Okay, I think it's high time we get to brass tacks. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, our next guest has gone from being a hand model
to creating one of the most recognized real estate firms in New York City.
Yes, he has 1,000 real estate agents working with him across 8 states, and he has a hit TV show, Owning Manhattan. In case you didn't know, is one of the top 10 most watched series in 40 countries on Netflix. Oh, and by the way, it has been picked up for a 2nd season. Take a look.
City will give you everything, but it'll also take away everything.
If you don't start getting tough, people are going to eat your food.
I do feel like I need to prove to you something.
You do.
I am the reason you're at this company.
Do you think you would ever leave Serhant? Yes.
Chloe, like, it's just all talk.
Your little podcast, that's not acceptable. Get out.
I am ruthless when it comes to protecting our brand. I don't give a how much you sell. If you're gonna be an asshole, I will fire you. You're either gonna hold yourself to a higher standard at this company or go start your own company.
My word.
He scares me, but in such a good way.
In the best way
Please
possible.
welcome Ryan Serhant.
Hello.
How are you?
Hi, you
Great
are
to
fantastic.
see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks
for having me.
Where is the blue Range Rover is all I want to know. Did you park it out front?
He is on 42nd Street right now.
I believe it.
Yeah.
If you don't know, the man travels these streets in a blue Range Rover.
It's so on
Custom.
brand.
Yes.
It's on brand.
Yeah, I can't hide anymore. I didn't think that one through fully.
That's what I was going to ask. How do you
Everyone
hide?
recognizes it around the city as I go. I come back to it. Yuri, my driver who's been with me for a long, long time, is there doing interviews, talking. He would love to be here. He could sit right here. So.
Oh, Yuri.
Yeah.
I like that. I was going to say, yeah, he hears some things. He's like the hairdresser or the makeup artist. Like
Yuri knows where the bodies are
If
buried.
anything ever happens to me, find Yuri.
He'll know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I would say congratulations on all your success, but not really, because you worked for it. You worked so hard. I feel like I've watched you since you were like just starting out, and
Yeah.
now you've exploded.
Yeah.
Like, it's so amazing to see that you're everywhere and selling $250 million apartments. Like, like it's nothing. Do you think about that? Like where you came from and like now where you are and where you want to go?
Well, that apartment that you mentioned is one of the greatest apartments in the world that I've ever had the chance to work on. The price was adjusted to $195 million, and it's still available.
Oh.
So,
Oh, well, you know what? Let me get my purse.
yeah, you got it?
Do you take a check?
We can go right now. We're on 42nd
Should
Street.
we
It's
film
not
the
that
show
far.
there?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Should have done
no,
that.
listen, I think you get what you put into it.
Yeah.
You know, and as long as you wake up every day, you're good to people, you work really, really hard, but you're not afraid to at least break some eggs, you can build something really, really strong.
Yeah. I'm a loyal watcher of the
Okay.
show. I've gone back and rewatched some episodes.
Oh.
My hypothesis has always been you are exactly who you are.
Yeah.
Like, this is the same person that we see when the cameras are rolling. Fair?
Yes, fair. Very fair.
The tough love?
Yeah, I mean, listen, the cameras follow us for a
Yeah.
year. Like, it would be impossible for me on a reality TV show to try to be somebody that I'm not. Like, you just don't have that kind of time.
Yeah.
Right? But I think my life's a lot different now than what it was back in the $1 Million Listing days, where I was just an agent running around with cupcakes trying to get people to come to open houses. I now have significant responsibility, and people who work for me and look up to me, and you know, I do feel real responsibility for everybody who works with me and everybody who watches the shows and follows us on social to take advantage of the moment we have. And so I have to be tough, you know, especially when people don't do exactly what I say all the time.
You're here.
Do we have the cover of The Real Deal? Because you're on the cover.
Oh, great.
And the headline is, "The success of your company based solely on your personality, question mark." What are your thoughts on that? I mean, you are a personality.
Solid photo.
If you do say so yourself.
Listen, I have been, I think, undervalued for a long time, and I think people counted me out from the beginning. I mean, I moved to New York City in 2006. with no money. I got into this business to do rentals in Koreatown the day Lehman Brothers filed for bankruptcy, and I figured it out.
Yep.
I started my own company the day, almost to the point where New York City shut down due to COVID and everyone counted us out. We started expanding across the United States almost to the day when the National Commission's lawsuit happened, right? And so I think we've figured it out to this point, and I think the success speaks for itself. So did I start based on my personality? Yeah, you've got to start with distribution, and that's what we have. But this year we'll do $5 billion in sales. We're at almost 1,000 agents. I'm in 8 different markets. We're expanding across the country throughout the next couple of years. I think the proof's in the pudding.
The proof is in the pudding. Can we talk about some of those luxury buildings?
Sure.
Let's start with, penthouse, the most expensive penthouse in the world.
Yes.
Listed for $250 million. That's now going for $198?
$195.
A sale.
$195.
What a sale.
You know, there's a player on the Mets who might be able to.
Yes. Baseball players make a lot of money. Who knew? I guess most people knew.
What is this? What are we getting here?
You're getting an incredible apartment. I mean, it's over 17,000 square feet. It's currently still available.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you have somebody, or if you guys want to, maybe we could do like a whole pool here, maybe.
You know
We
what?
have to
together.
move the studio there.
Yeah.
That's what would have to happen. How do you get to these like high-end listers? How do you go from being, you know, who you were in 2006, starting with no money, getting those listings in Koreatown, to getting a Philo fax that has the numbers of guys who buy these apartments?
A couple ways. One, obviously, there's longevity in the marketplace, and there's the endurance and just being known as the one who sells the most fantastic homes around the world. But there's also a lot of work that comes with that, right? How do you build that brand awareness? I think my aha moment, both for me and then what helped us build Serhant in our company, was years and years and years ago. I saw that all of our competitors were spending all of this money defending where they've been instead of building to where they're going. And where they've been was working on selling product. And if people knew about the product, great. Otherwise, the product will sell itself. But we don't live in that world anymore. Today, we sell attention. And you sell attention for ourselves as brand partners to the properties, or you sell attention for the properties. The more people who know about what you're selling, the more you're going to sell. And that's our secret sauce.
That's the secret sauce. Well, listen, whether you're selling someone real estate or you're just entertaining people on television, you have been successful. Clearly, I will never own that $198 million penthouse.
Never say never.
Say never.
Oh, jinx.
Can you stay around? Can we talk a little about exciting news, which you're going to share?
Which will change the real estate industry for a long time. Will you stay?
You
and
are
share that
single-handedly
news?
changing the real estate industry.
When we come back.
He said it.
He said the tease.
That's the tease.
Now you're going to do news? Please don't take my job.
Will you stick around? Go ahead, read it.
We stick around and give us some predictions on the market for 2025. More with me, Ryan Serhant, right after this.
Look at